Hello Libra, thank you for being here. Libra, these are going to be your messages. These messages are also timeless and will apply for whenever you're viewing it. Now Libra, that means that these are energies that you are either already experiencing or that you will experience. So Libra, you decide what's happening here for you, because these are energies where these are things that you are doing already, or these are things that you're needing to do. But these are also things that you're going to be doing, okay? So Libra, let's get started. Now Libra, you have inventory. So I feel like, Libra, you are taking stock or needing to take stock. This is concerning you, what's going on with you on an emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental standpoint, with you gearing towards and creating and having more balance in those areas. I also feel like with inventory here, this is you taking stock of others and what's going on around you and what you are doing or needing to do with that, or how you are experiencing it. I also feel like there's a particular, or there's a need to have a particular focus on your resources, what you have and what you don't have, what the possibilities are, what's open to you. Now, you have organization, Libra, so I feel like this is you needing to, or you are focusing on making important decisions. Decisions that bring you more balance, more harmony. Decisions that are best for you, that are right for you, that are good for you. This is you looking at, or needing to look at, being more organized, coming up with a system, coming up with plans. This is you being more detail focused, to stay on top of things, or to keep on top of things that you have going on that you need to manage and take care of, or that you want to manage and take care of. Now, you also have enjoying life, Libra. So I feel like with enjoying life, Libra, first of all, some of you've been going through some very difficult times. But I feel like with enjoying life, there's a transition happening here. This transition is around changes that are occurring, changes that are happening to you, changes that you are making or needing to make, with a focus on how you can switch things up, or that you're experiencing a time where the energy is switching up for you, where you are experiencing improvements, better circumstances, things are more positive, good things are happening. But this is also you looking at doing that and creating it. I also feel like with enjoying your life, you are having more fun. If you're not, there's a need to have more fun, Libra, okay? It's not all work, even though it feels like it, and even though that's what it is most of the time. You have to be able to take the time out for you to be able to enjoy what you're working for or working towards, because all work and no play leaves you to be, it's just not good. It's good to have a balance. So create balance, or you're trying to create balance there. Now, Libra, you do have self-worth. So with this card, I feel, Libra, that many of you, this is you focusing on you, taking care of you, loving on you, pulling back your energy and pouring that energy into yourself, or you needing to do that. You also have receptive, Libra. This is how you're feeling. So with receptive here, Libra, you are, or you are trying to be more open to things and to others. Be more open-minded. Looking at your glass half, instead of half full. Instead of half empty, half full. Looking at things, trying to have a better perspective, or being more open to having a better perspective about things and what you're looking at, what you're experiencing. For me to be like choppy with that might be something that's dicey for you, that you are perhaps having issues with exploring or working through, but you're trying anyway. Well, keep it up, because it looks like you want that. You want to receive, you want healing, you want receptivity, or you are trying to be more receptive here. Now, Libra, you also have expression. I feel like this is self-expression, okay? This is you focusing on being more creative. This is also you standing in your truth, standing in your authenticity, being who you are, wanting to be who you are with the expression here. But also what's interesting to me with this expression, you see how the face is kind of, the mouth is under the water and the eyes are up above. You may be struggling with your self-expression, with, you know, how you want to show up in the world, or you may be struggling with expression concerning others, where people may be resistant to you and your self-expression, your beliefs, maybe even your practices. I feel like, Libra, some of you have been dealing with people, others, that kind of or are against you about who you are and what that looks like. Being yourself, all of you, not parts of you. And I feel like, Libra, you're either coming more into your own around this, or you're needing to, but I also feel you're experiencing challenges in this with yourself, but you're being challenged by others who may be trying to come at you and demand or expect that what makes you who you are, certain things, certain beliefs or practices, is not, or you shouldn't be doing that, or that shouldn't be what you're about, when that's who you are. It's part of who you are. So you may have some people, someone in particular or others in general, that is coming for you in this way, Libra. I don't like that. I feel like this is you having issues with getting receptivity from others about who you are and what you're about, and the things that make you who you are. You may be getting ultimatums or demands for you to change or to eliminate things that make you who you are, and that has some connection to your self-worth here. Don't let people do that to you, Libra. You also have the moon. So with the moon, you got feminine zest. So the first thing here with the moon is there's some things going on behind the scenes that you aren't aware of, that you will become aware of, that are happening. This is concerning, for some of you with feminine zest, other feminine energies, other women, or a woman in particular that is not being transparent with you, or you could be dealing with where someone is causing or trying to cause for you some sort of confusion or be some sort of intercept. It's something about, with the moon here, things are not, everything isn't as it seems, or not everyone you're dealing with is as they seem. I also feel with the moon that there may be issues around illusion, agendas, you know, that others may have towards you that may not be things that you would like with this moon energy here. So I also feel, Libra, with the moon and the feminine zest, this is you focusing on your creativity, looking to expand in what you can create and imagine for yourself, and how you might be able to make that happen. Just something here, Libra, about, yeah, because you have aura observation. So Libra, there's a need to protect your aura, to protect your energy, okay, to be more protecting of yourself concerning others. I'm hearing frenemies. So this could be people, this is people you know or you've been dealing with that you may even trust or that you see as some people or persons that you can confide in, that you may need to be more protective of yourself, because there's something about be more aware of who's for you and who's not, or you're going to become more aware of that. So there's a need to keep a close eye with who you're dealing with and what's going on around you. I feel like someone or others may be trying to invade or impose on your energy or who you are and change that because they have an issue with something you're doing or something that you're about or believe in or practice. And hey, look, people can have their own fucking opinion, right? But where you cross the line is, you know, once you air out your differences or, you know, come to a place where you can agree to disagree. But after that, other people don't have a right to try to energetically impose on you and try to force their will on your will because of something they may want you to eliminate or change, do or not do, have or not have. So be aware and be careful of that, Libra. I feel like this is around people that you know that you care about and that may even care about you, but to the extent like as if they know what's best for you, or because their belief is not your belief, or vice versa, they're invading in some way energetically here. So be careful. You might have some people doing magic or spells. Some people, someone could be trying to pray about you when, you know, you're just trying to be you. You're just trying to have receptivity and acceptance, where someone or others are not accepting of that, and they're trying to invade this with you on an energetic level. I hope you get my drift, because I'm picking up like some people got some self-righteous attitudes. You know, here's an example. Tarot. Maybe you do tarot, some form of divination, but then you could be dealing with someone who doesn't believe in that and or doesn't understand that, or they think that it's wrong. They may voice that to you. Maybe they're not voicing that to you, but this is part of who you are and this is what you're doing. And these are people who either care about you. There are some that don't. But those that care about you and this is their position, it looks like, Libra, that they've expressed this, and or they are also coming against you energetically to stop you, to force their will on you. For those of you that this resonates with, you know who this is, or you're about to know, or you've been sensing this. So, Libra, be mindful, okay, about what's going on behind the scenes that you don't know about, or that you may be sensing, or that's being hidden from you here. Now, Libra, you also have that can be either your heaven or your hell, so to speak. There's a focus on rectification. So you may be trying to fix things in your world, or you are, even as it has to do with others that you are dealing with. But also you have here unrestrained living. So you are just trying to live free, This is you focusing on removing restrictions and limitations, or not being put in limitations or restrictions caused by others or yourself or your circumstances here. This is you freeing yourself up. This is you coming out of a bind. This is also you perhaps dealing with circumstances or situations or others where there's a limiting energy or restrictive energy that's trying to be present here, or that you are moving away from or needing to move away from. Now Libra, you also have the hawk. Omens and messages. It's an 11. That's your energy, balance, justice. So this is about you paying attention to the signs, paying attention to the messages. Spirit is speaking to you. I also feel like you are picking up on signs and messages, especially as it has to do with aura here in observation, where you may be sensing that you could be dealing with where you have been finding yourself feeling blocked or feeling sluggish, or lacking energy or interest in the things you care about or like. And you know that something's not right because these are things that you like to do, or these are things you enjoy, and you've been finding that you've been struggling with being able to enjoy or continue to enjoy that experience, because you are picking up on the signs, or you will be picking up on signs and messages that are letting you know that something is trying to, or is almost like trying to put you in a bubble, right? And keep you from doing things, or make you stop doing things, something like that, where you're seeing that there's a need to see that, because that's not you. Now for others of you, this is you paying attention to the signs and messages that's going on around you, and sensing that there's a need for you to be more observant and more protective of your energy, and the things that you are managing or doing here. I also feel like this is you, perhaps even Libra, seeing that you're needing to pull your energy back, or be more mindful of your energy, what you give your energy to, or what you shouldn't be giving your energy to. Now Libra, you have the cards that came out for you. Your energy that you are embodying is the Two of Pentacles. So I see you juggling, balancing changes, making practical decisions, keeping things up in the air, seeing how you can adapt, needing to adapt, right? Juggling here. Now the energy that's surrounding you, Libra, is you do have this Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So this is the overall energy that is surrounding you. So there is a focus on work, there's a focus on money, there's a focus on new projects, there's a focus on others, and there's a focus on external factors. Now what I'm seeing here, the good stuff, I see you working hard to liberate yourself. I see you working hard not to be in a trap mindset. I see you working hard to be aware of or remove limitations and restrictions, or work within the parameters you find yourself in, with the focus of juggling and balancing and seeing how you can change it, or seeing how you need to adapt. But you're focusing on having balance in this way. I also feel like there's changes at work, changes that are happening with your money. I see you focusing on how to make sure you see things work out or come together. I see you planning. I also see you guarding your energy more, you needing to guard your energy more. Also Libra, on the flip side of things, the things that are not so good, I see that as it has to do with work, there are some things that may be going on that's a little static, that you're trying to adjust, because the Two of Pentacles is talking about you are looking at adjusting, right? But also Libra, what I'm seeing here that's not so good, I see that there are either, others that you know or you're dealing with that are planning against you, looking to limit or restrict you, looking to cause you to be trapped, even going so far as to bind you in some way, to keep you from doing something or to stop you here. So be aware and mindful of that, Libra. Now, I do see that you also have someone, up to 3 people, where you are able to collaborate and work together, where it allows for you or brings you more balance. For some of you, it may be causing you to be a little out of balance, but where for those of you that you are working together with others with this 8 of Swords who help to liberate you or to help you to navigate your circumstances to see or reach improvement, that are assisting you. So be careful of who you're dealing with and guard your energy, Libra, and stand in your truth. And align yourself with the people who are aligning with you. And be mindful that you may be in alignment with people or dealing with people, up to 3 people at least, that are not in alignment with you because they are against you in some way with what you're doing or what you're about or what you stand for. And they're trying to impose their will on you. For others of you, they're aligning with you. You have people who are aligning with you that are looking to help you so that you can free yourself and be more liberated and more balanced. Now, for some of you, this is concerning a Sagittarius. You have the Temperance card. So with Temperance, this is alchemy, right? So again, that's speaking to, you know, spirituality, magic. So be careful here that with what you're trying to do in moderation or balance or be patient or heal with those efforts, that you're not doing anything in an extreme way, but be mindful. For some of you, there's a Sagittarius that is, you know, mucking shit up for you or trying to. I'm hearing like for some of you, there is someone or certain people that think that they know what's best for you, or they think they're doing what's best for you. But what's best for you is for them to leave you the fuck alone. Okay? If you're not bothering anyone and they're not bothering you, like how are you bothering anyone when you're in your own energy and space? They need to back off, right? So now, Libra, with Temperance here, this is also you needing to do things in balanced ways. But Temperance is saying here that the energy that surrounds you also is energy where things could go either way. So there's a need for you to be very careful and meticulous, seeing how you can blend things, how you can put things together, keep it together, and not go too far one way or another. Making sure you are not overdoing things, but that you're also not underdoing things. So be careful here. This is an energy that is sensitive. So you want to make sure you're doing things in moderation. Now you also have getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. Okay, so there's a focus on relationships, and with this focus on relationships, you are getting to know others, or you are investing in connections that are investing in you. But also, I feel like for some of you, Libra, there's a need to be mindful of what connections you are investing in, or there may be issues around that, or you may need to reevaluate that, because what you have this healing here is confidence. Okay, so this is a healing energy. So you're growing in your confidence in your relationships and connections and how you show up. But that also others may be doing this with you. But if you take a look at confidence and healing, you got this person saying, you got 3 people around listening and watching. So this is you engaging in or being more aware to engage with connections that you know, are into you, that have your back, that are of support to you. And I see you moving away from connections that aren't doing that. Okay? You also have distance. So for some of you, there's a connection or certain connections that you are distancing yourself from, or that they are distancing themselves from you. Now, this is something you may be looking to want to heal. You may be treading lightly, or this is something that you just feel like, I have to love your ass from a distance because that's the best way it's going to work. You decide which one that is for you. Libra, you also have the Tower. So with the Tower here, this is about you dealing with, again, abrupt changes, sudden changes. Some are uncomfortable, some are shocking. This is you dealing with the hierarchy, institutions, work, structures, coming into getting support from institutions. This is you experiencing getting lines of credit opened up, getting loans. This is you establishing things being established. This is around rules, making rules, changing the rules, creating rules. Also, I feel with the Tower here, for some of you, Libra, you've been experiencing isolation, or you're coming out of that. For some of you, you're choosing to isolate yourself more, or there may be a need to here. But this is also you dealing with the system, okay? Banks, governments, things of that sort, with the focus on how you can move forward or transition or get support, or things are opening up to you in a way where maybe it didn't before, and now more is becoming available to you. So again, do things in moderation. Now, as it has to do with your money, Libra, you do have power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. So, this is the energy around your money. Libra, the power of prayer is with you. Pray about the things that you need to see happen and experience around your money, because the universe is listening and ready to respond. Pray through everything before, doing, and after. I do see that with your money, with this Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, that things are working out, and that there is a good omen around your money, and there is ability to have options, to see possibilities, to balance things, but it's going to require adjusting and hard work. Okay, but also the power of prayer is with you. Use it. Now, Libra, choose to empower yourself. Okay, so I feel that you may have been feeling disempowered, or you may have been feeling stuck or stagnant, or experiencing indecision where just nothing is happening. It's like analysis paralysis. Choose. And once you do, you empower yourself. But start by choosing to empower yourself, and then make a decision and act on it. Be reasonable, be logical, be balanced. But come out of indecision, come out of stagnation, come out of stalemates. Okay? You have the ability to do it. Just choose. Empower yourself. Libra, you also have identify your health-related fears. So for some of you, you've been concerned about your health. There's some things going on that seem a little off. Some of you are dealing with back aches, lower back pain. I'm also picking up with this energy that you are also experiencing difficulties with sleeping for some of you. I also feel, Libra, that for some of you, you may not have gone to the doctor for a while, and there may be a need for a full physical, but there's a need for you to address your health-related fears. Whatever's concerning you or that you're worrying about, don't guess about it. Don't worry about it. Be aware, acknowledge it, and start doing what you need to do to address it. Address it, address it, address it, okay? Libra, you have as an issue that you experience is the Seven of Cups. So this is around confusion. This Seven of Cups is also saying be careful who you trust. Some people you may be trusting, there may be a need for you to reevaluate that, because I just feel like some people may not have their best interest, have your best interest in mind, or their interests regarding you is what they want to put you in, and it may not be where you want to be. So you want to remove the confusion and illusion that's there, or that you're experiencing, or that's coming up. I also feel with the Seven of Cups, this is about you needing to make choices. This is you looking for or creating more options and opportunities for yourself. This is you also seeing what you have for opportunities and doing what's best. I also feel like with this Seven of Cups, wishful thinking is good to have, but stay practical and grounded. I just feel like, Libra, for some of you, and you will be sensing this, that somebody or a few people, family, or a certain relationship or relationships or connections have been coming for you or trying to in some way. This just not fucking cool. So address that too, Libra. Now, Libra, you also have learn. Okay, as you can see in this image, she seems to be looking at tarot, divination. So this, I feel like, is you are going to learn things that are hidden, coming to light, like I spoke about with the moon, as it has to do with others. This is also you learning and becoming aware of things that you didn't know that can be of use to you, or helpful to you, or be a resource or information here. This is you using your intuition. This is you paying attention to those signs, or needing to. Following your instincts, following your gut. Protect yourself, Libra. I also see you, some of you are doing this. Libra, you also have the Hawaiian owl. This is your guidance. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay attention, close attention to the signs and omens from them. Say again, this here is echoing again, confirmation. Okay, so this is very important and significant for you, Libra. Libra, you also have the manatee. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So when people show you who they are, believe them. When you have situations that's going on that you can't change, how can you adapt? Or how can you still have balance around that? Or how can you move away from it? Finally, Libra, you have ask a trusted friend to watch your back. Yeah, again, turn to those you actually can trust. And someone or certain people that you may be trusting may be two-faced with you in some way, that may not exactly support you or exactly have your back or your best interest, because they're focusing on theirs becoming your interest. And that may not be something that is aligning with you. So be mindful of who you can trust, and only turn to who you can absolutely trust. So if you are in doubt, or you see signs that you should doubt, heed them. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. Bye, Libra.